As if, like, honestly, who even will take it? Who? Just tell me someone that's going to get on that flight, honestly. That alone will make me join Extinction Rebellion, I'm not even joking.
Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me in another video. So this video is sort of a second of my two-part videos this week, mulling over the economic environment given the world we live in and my perceptions with my visit into the city this week. So now every single company that has been impacted by the lockdown has had to tweak, adjust, reinvent, revamp its business. And like always, it's easier said than done. Newspapers, for instance, have been pushing to go digital for some time in the rise of the print sale collapse and moving to subscription models. And it's hard with so much news available for free consumption, and also people want to spend even less time consuming news. That being said, I love it. Getting high quality news articles to read with a nice crisp glass of orange juice is a joy. Likewise, publishers are moving to ebook readers and audio, of course, through Audible, one of my favorite ways to consume non-fiction books. Now fiction as well, and they do feel a need, but for me don't really compare to the real thing. But anyway, I digress. So the changes have been quite widespread and some are becoming quite convenient. So I noted in one of my previous videos the huge rise in Amazon, but supermarkets are also offering more beefed up deliveries. So new models for getting groceries on time. Restaurants and pubs are selling meals online. I only came across this one this week, and it's where hotels are selling rooms for people to work away from home to get some peace and quiet. I feel like this is one that my husband may make use of, which I won't be too happy about. However aggressive, agile or smart these policies have been, the results have been pretty mixed. All companies, through some clever brainstorming and new policies, have been able to replace some of the lost revenue and also created new products and services at lightning speed too. And that's when you know free markets are good at adapting to change. Having said that, not all ideas are equally good. Some are just plain bonkers. So listen to this one, and it's one of my favorites. It comes from my favorite airlines, at Singapore Airlines. The Singapore Airlines is planning to launch its flight to nowhere. It's pretty much designed for those who are missing flying. You book a flight and then you circle around for 3 hours, landing exactly where you left off. As if, like, honestly, who even will take it? Who? Just tell me someone that's going to get on that flight, honestly. That alone will make me join Extinction Rebellion, I'm not even joking. So in a similar story, an Israeli airline catering company is selling its airline food for home delivery in an effort to utilize this spare manufacturing capacity. Honestly, who wants to eat airline food when you don't have to eat airline food? I just can't comprehend. I just can't even. One I spotted in a well-known coffee shop last week is the coffee subscription. So that's 5 cups of coffee a day for £20 a month. I mean, personally, I only drink coffee when I'm on holiday and I'm able to nicely enjoy it while taking in my surroundings and, you know, nice having that cappuccino. But my husband, on the other hand, will be bouncing off the walls at that one. In short, 5 cups surely isn't a healthy amount of coffee anyway, right? Especially when you think about the half-life of coffee, and coming from a scientific background. In case you're wondering, the half-life of coffee is about 3 to 5 hours. And when we say half-life, we mean the time it takes for your body to eliminate, that's get rid of, half of the drug. Yes, I'm referring to coffee as a drug. That's the amount of time that it takes for your body to get rid of half of the coffee that you've drunk. Just half. And the other half may as well be bopping around to some disco tune in your bloodstream, okay? Oh dear. Guys, by the way, it's like super early in the morning. So going back to this, some of these products really have no point and make no sense. The flight to nowhere, for example, is a little bit silly. And the whole point of getting on a plane is to escape normality. So a few days to a few weeks of escapism away from the monotony of routine, which is of course an important habit to drive success, is the point, not to fly around in a circle. Likewise, paying to have airplane meals delivered to your home is also a little bit odd. Sure, I can agree that airline meals have gotten better over the years, but why would I bother and feel like I'm craving an airline meal when I can easily order Nando's on Deliveroo or something? Pret coffee subscriptions, it's a good idea in principle, but 5 coffees a day to max out is completely excessive. And who knows if 5 days in the office will ever be normal again, right? A kettle, a grinder and beans is great, or a can of Monster if you're my husband. Guys, I need tips on how to get him off that stuff. Yeah. Anyone else with energy drink addictions? Now with all the reinvention going on, there has to be realization that things will just not be the same again. So sharing an office space with my husband means I can have a nosy at his workday, and he was supposed to be at a conference this week which takes place on the same week every year. Last year it was literally the day when my youngest baby was born, and he was adamant that he would drive to the conference in the evening. All you mamas out there, are you feeling me here? But that's his dedication for you, and the conference itself is paid for by sponsors, so he'll not be advocating to spend on a virtual event again because he wants access to prospective clients in one room. And the conference still went ahead, all via Zoom or Teams or whatever it is. And sure, sponsors will pay for the content creation, but in return they want access to prospective clients. So while companies will pivot, reimagine and redefine themselves, not all of them will succeed in doing that. And airlines, I suppose, are the prime example here. That industry, and as a consequence suppliers to that industry, will also be smaller, and the market is smaller no matter how many times that you try and go over it. I'm just stating the facts, guys. I have to agree, working from home right now is the preferred medium for many where they can, and when we can and do return to work, the numbers may not be as high as they used to be as a collective. So there is less room for coffee shops, pubs, restaurants, sandwich shops and the like, and we need more radical attempts to redefine these businesses, and I think they will come. Given the government incentives, the balance sheets for these companies have been somewhat protected, but we need to see novelty, and the desperate attempts to revive markets that have fundamentally shifted may just not make sense. Hard topic this week, I know, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on any innovative strategies you've seen, anything that's made you chuckle this week. I'd love to know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that like button too, because you know, if you like what you see, then why not? Until next time, guys. Cheers, guys.